What goes around, they say, comes around. Meaning, if you celebrate others, be rest assured that people will celebrate you too. A warm welcome to Events Diary, your half-hour show-based program. I am Lola, your commissioner for every event. So, let's flip the event pages. It's the intertribal wedding of Albert and Temitope. I bring you how it all went down here in Lagos.
Many years of courtship can never be compared with the final consummation. Temitope and Albert had sure waited long enough for this day as they invited family members and friends to witness their solemnization recently in Lagos. The groom performed the engagement rites of paying homage to in-laws and was soon followed by his chosen mate. To say friends of the bride were the cynosure of all eyes could be an understatement.
Daniel, mommy, or the family, let us prophesy for them, let us pray for them. To have the photograph, oh, yeah, give him the cup. Put it on. Relax. Put your hand on daddy's shoulder. He's your daddy. That's your dad. Daddy àti mommy, gbogbo ẹbí aláyọ̀ níbikíbi tí a bá wà. Ẹ bá mi lọ ká sí sister Temitope Princess Temitope Adenike.
To marry a Yoruba lady, the literary meaning of the Igbeyawo must sure come to play. See how Albert carried in his arms the woman of his dreams. The joining soon continued at the Chapel of Light Church at Alausa, the official hub of Lagos State, where both sealed their union in holy matrimony. To every journey, there's a starting point. Aren't you eager to know the genesis of their love affair? Events Diary got you covered.
It started about 3 years ago, I think, when she came from the US for her friend's wedding. No, when she came to visit her friend, actually, from the US. Then after that, she came in for her friend's wedding again. From there, it actually started from there, from her best friend's wedding.
I wasn't surprised because I knew he was going to propose. So on that day, I guess because I knew, I was just excited as in like, okay, he's finally made up his mind that he wants to be with me for the rest of his life, and just had fun that day. The funniest thing is I actually invited my parents for the birthday, and I told them that, okay, you guys have to sit down because he's going to propose very soon, and they were there, so I guess they were expecting. I guess they were expecting it. So they were excited because I'm the only girl, and my dad has been dreaming about this since the day he watched Coming to America, and Lisa was brought down the aisle by her father. So he was really, really excited, and I'm very sure he's way, way excited today.
Guests were however entertained at the reception, beaming with different ashwebi. Is it the unusual dressing of the bridal train, or the rainbow-like gilly and lace adorned by the mothers? It was all a beautiful cross-section of guests. The newlywed dancing amidst friends, and the bride took the shine. Family members and well-wishers gave words of advice as well as their warm wishes to the couple.
They should just keep doing what they're doing as friends, as very good friends. Be very open, no secrets, tell each other things, settle issues as soon as they come up.
Both of them, one thing I know about them is they actually really love each other. They are understanding, they really understand each other a lot, because when they have little disputes, they are quick to resolve it, which is very good. That's one thing I kind of admire about them.
And today is the beginning of another phase of their lives, another phase of joy, another phase of happiness, and may they be friends forever.
They should never depart from the words of God. They should take God as their cornerstone, and they should be tolerant with each other. They should love one another, and they should be friends with themselves.
My daughter should not go there and try to be to say I'm the head of the family. They are partners in progress, and I wish them the best that anybody can.
I wish them all the good things of life.
I wish them prosperity in their marriage. I wish them eternal love. I wish them peace.
Now time for dance, dance and dance with a live band. Here is wishing the lovebirds a happy married life.
More of a fruitful union for Tokwe and Albert.
Love is not about how much you say it, but how much it's been proven. This was evidently proven as Latifa and Muhammad were joined according to the doctrine of Islam. The glamorous nikah, which was the talk of the town, started with the compelling arrival of the host parent, which paved way for the appearance of the latest couple. Public office holders and dignitaries from all walks of life graced the significant event. Leading the way was the chairman of the occasion, the executive governor of the state of Osun, Rauf Aregbesola. Representative of the Lagos State Governor, Deputy Governor of Lagos and Ogun States, Speakers of the Lagos State House of Assembly, Right Honorable Mudashiru Obasa, Senator Ganiyu Solomon, Alhaji Muiz Banire, and many others. The chairman of the occasion admonishes the newlyweds to live with the fear of God, while the Deputy Governor of Lagos State, Dr. Idiat Oluroti Adebule, officiated the cutting of the cake.
So ẹ̀yin ọmọ wa tí Ọlọ́run ti so pọ̀ tá a kàn wá jẹ́rìí sí lẹ́nu àwa jẹ́rìí sí ni Ọlọ́run ní ẹ bẹ̀rù òun o torí ìbẹ̀rù òun ló ń tiẹ̀ sí jẹ́ kẹ́ ẹ ríra yín lákọ̀ọ́kọ́ náà lẹ fi nífẹ̀ẹ́ ara yín ẹ fẹ́ má bọ̀ wá pẹ̀fẹ́ fẹ́ ra yín ẹ bẹ̀rù Ọlọ́run o ẹ jẹ́ kí ìfẹ́ tí ẹ ní sí ara yín ìbágbépọ̀ tí a bá ra yín títí láéláé ẹ jẹ́ kúrò lórí kíni o ìbẹ̀rù Ọlọ́run.
We thank God Almighty Allah for His faith.
Now.
I'm going to spell Allah.
Now. Another L.
A.
A.
And the last one I'm watching, who is going to take first? H.
Allah Akbar. Allah. Allahumma.
I was part of the whole journey, and I remember the very first time when Muhammad informed me about Sister Latifa. He called me on the Monday morning. Subhanallah, I was in Lagos trying to board a BRT bus going to the island. As early as 7 a.m. Subhanallah, what were you thinking? And he informed me that there is a certain lady called Latifa Oyefeso. Do I know her? I said, Subhanallah, I'm interested now. Please, please. She went to Vivian Paula. He started to tell me a lot of details, and immediately I heard Vivian Paula. I said, Subhanallah, don't cash out.
Talking about fashion, this noteworthy ceremony had it all. Here are some of the impressive fashion statements on display. Wondering the genesis of this properly detailed wedding ceremony, here the couple talk about their dream come true.
Allah is the reason behind our coming together. Actually, we met during the Youth Service Corps NYSC while we were working for the Muslim Couples Association of Nigeria. So we were active members working together for pursuing the mission of trying to assist the Muslim couples who are still serving and the incoming ones. And likewise doing some humanitarian and voluntary work within the states at which we were serving. So that's how we got to meet.
For me, it's his character and his commitment to the religion, his understanding of the religion. So for me, character is key. He's a very confident person. He's a leader in his own way. He's also very hardworking and very supportive. Everything. So those are the things that I've seen in him.
I look forward to having a home that will be a home that everybody will wish for. Wish for in the sense of, in terms of goodness, in terms of Islam, in terms of religion, in terms of God-fearing, and in terms of all forms of achievements of the life.
Pray for joy, happiness. I mean, even though sometimes we expect the road to be rough, we just pray for strength and patience, and to always have cause to thank Allah, to say Alhamdulillah at every point, regardless of what, to be happy and joyful.
Waka Queen Alaja Salawa Abeni was on point as she sang melodiously to the amusement of the couple and their guests. Which parent wouldn't wish for this? Let's hear the prayers and wishes expressed from both parents and guests.
I'm happy that she got her own heart trouble. Secondly, I'm also happy that it's like I'm flaunting the success I've been able to make out of her life.
They should not expose themselves to the third party. Whenever they have any misunderstanding, both of them should call each other and iron things out among themselves.
My advice to them is to be very prayerful. They are two of a kind. They are both very religious, very humble, and very intelligent.
I pray that the good Lord will continue to be with them, at least the newly wedded couple. I advise that they should be patient with one another, they should love one another, and of course, above all, respect God.
They should put God first. We have to always put God first in everything that we do, and that will make them withstand the test of time. Also, I would like to advise them to love one another, be their each other's keeper, and by the grace of God, God will bless them with wonderful children.
I wish them a happy married life, and I seize the opportunity to also admonish them to be each other's friend, and that is the best way. I think that is the best recipe for having a longer life longer lasting married life.
And that marks the beginning of a lifetime journey for the new Mr. and Mrs. Adetoru. We can only wish for them a blissful marriage.
If I could turn back time, rewind, if I could make it undone, I swear that
Good times happens always. May God bless their union. You can always have your event showcased on our platform. Get in touch with the Events Diary team and we shall be there. For contacts and bookings, you can visit our office at number 1 Continental Way off CMD Road, Magodo, Lagos. You can also visit our Facebook page, Twitter handle, YouTube page. It's Events Diary. You can also call the numbers showing on your screen. My last event for tonight.
Humans have covered their heads since time immemorial. Initially, head were offered protection from falling elements, symbol of royalty, and soon became an art form used as accessories for different occasions. In fashion terms, hats are a very noticeable accessory because the onlooker's attention is first drawn to the face. A hat is the most noticeable fashion item anyone can wear. The old saying goes, if you want to get ahead and get noticed, then get a hat. As years passed, hats have slowly lost favor, even for weddings and worship, with only a proportion of the congregations donning them. The act of bringing it back into the society brought about various artworks like the popular hair fascinators here in Nigeria. Hats, when worn today, are either worn for a special dressy occasion, such as wedding, or conversely, as casual statement attire. Functional hats will never die as an accessory, as it offers far too much potential for drawing attention to the face. Fashion designers are aware of this and ever so often exploit this fact in the hope that these fashion items catch the imagination of the public. Our focus today is the wedding hair fascinators, which are in trend. Brides, bridal trains and wedding guests now stylishly wear the fascinators and hats at Nigerian weddings and even for church services. To help you further, here are some tips to consider on how to choose a wedding headpiece and hair fascinators.
My name is Falake Oladipupo Okunaya and I run Bell Signature. We are into makeup, hats and fascinators. We do bouquets and hand fans and anything beauty. We are called out for that. Today we'll be learning how to make hatinators. Something like this is called an hatinator. It's a new trend in town now. And I'm going to be teaching you how you can make your own in the house. Now, what are the things that you need if you want to make hatinators? You have different materials that you can use for this training. One of it is a matte fabric of matte material. We call it matte. It's like cinnamon. And this is cinnamon. Naturally it comes in cream, just like you're seeing it, like this. But you can dye them into different colors of your choice. So if the event or the wedding is actually turquoise blue, just make your material into turquoise blue, and that's a good start. Then you need your gum, you need your plier, you need your wire. We call this art wire. You need that. You need your scissors, and of course you need your tone paints right here, and you need your brim. Now this comes in different shapes, so it depends on the shape that you want. So to start with, so you have to size like this. Cut out what you want. The first thing after sizing is to stiffen. So this is my stiffener. Try to remove your jewelry, then you stiffen it. Please take this away from the reach of children so they don't think it's ice cream. When you pick your cinnamon, you do the same. You start from the middle so you don't get all your hands stained. So you clap. Now as you're doing that, it's opening every part that is, you can see what it looks like. So you place it down like that. Bring the other one. You don't have to do a lot with this, because by the time it's dry, it's going to open up anyways. It has a lot of holes. Okay, so now that we are done stiffening, we are going to pin up everything. So now this is going to be where we are going to bring out the shape of our alternator. So we have to pin it very firm. If you notice, I'm pinning opposite sides. This is what the front is. So now we have to take it to where we can have direct sun and dry it up. So because of this wood, we call it brim, it's going to bring out the shape. Now it's dried, I have to remove and cut out the shape. So you have to remove the pins. You have to cut after it's dried. So this is the rough part that is not needed up out. The next thing I have to do now is to put my wire and use my thread and my needle. It's very important for you to use the same color of your material. Okay, so now the stitches is done, and I can see what I have here. So you can decide to give it just a little life by turning up, like you can see this. Then the next thing is to take your tape and you fix. Now you could use your gum again. This is whipped crinoline with bow and stones. So that's what I want to use as my design on this. So I'm going to take my candle gun on it. I'm trying to press it to make sure that it's firm. So you can see what it looks like. Of course, you know exactly how you want the placement to be before you put your band. Then you go back to your candle gun. You have to put it at the side, not in the middle. So I'm going to add it up to you have to press it down well so it can pin down. So we have that already.
And it is about time we say goodbye. Remember, the more you celebrate your life, the more there is in life to celebrate. You keep celebrating. I'll see you next week. I remain Lola, and I love you. Bye.